my name is Gabby Victoria and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you what my makeup routine would have been if I was still in school right now. So first I'm going to take my primer. This is my primer by Skin. The person that makes it is Dimitri James and it's a Orchid Gel Canvas Ready primer. I like to take about a quarter-ish size of it and I like to now put it all over my face. To give a little background about who I am a sophomore in high school and I live in Florida. So I'm hoping that everybody is staying indoors and staying safe while underneath this quarantine. And I'm doing this channel because since about the age of 12, I've gone on YouTube and watched makeup tutorials and wanted to be like Jackie Aina and James Charles and Jeffree Star, but the first girl I ever saw on YouTube was Nikki Tutorials, and she kind of grew the passage and kind of started my love for makeup. And I want to show you guys what I would do on a normal day for school. So now that our primer is set and in our skin, I like to take my Fit Me foundation in the shade 360 Mocha on a damp beauty blender. Mine's a little dirty, so I need to wash that. And what was that on my face? So I don't like putting too much foundation on first, because especially this foundation, because Fit Me and Maybelline is an amazing brand and it's very buildable. So I like to take small amounts first and I like to blend to my liking if I don't like how it looks to begin with. So if this would like to come out, there we go. So this is normally, if you can see how much I would use. And I like to stamp it in different places on my face. I like to start with my forehead because your girl got a big forehead. And I like to put it on both of my cheeks and my chin. And I like to blend under my chin, try to, you know, make sure my face and my neck look about the same color. So yeah, and I like doing makeup, but it's hard to learn from makeup videos, especially when like there's not many makeup people out there, or people that I haven't seen yet that do makeup. Sorry, that was my mom closing my door because my dogs are barking. I have 4 dogs. I have 3 Chihuahuas and 1 Pomeranian, and the Pomeranian is mine. That's my little baby. That's my little Riley Smiley. So after my foundation blended, yes, after my foundation is all nicely blended, I like to take my, what's the name of it? My Stila Stay All Day Concealer in the shade Tan 13. And I like to take it on a little flat brush. I get my brushes from Amazon because, you know, it's cheaper. And that's what you do and that's all you can afford. So I like to drag it out, put it on my forehead too. And I like this concealer. And then I don't like it because it's also kind of really thick. So like you only need a couple taps to get the coverage that you're kind of looking for. And I like to put it down my nose and a little bit on my chin. And again, we're going to take our beauty blender and we're going to tap that in. And the powder that you're about to see me use, I'm about to use 2 powders. I'm about to use one by MAC and I'm about to use the Sacha Butter Cup Setting Powder. And I'm going to explain to you how I get my face to look so smooth with my makeup every time I do it. You want a smooth, flawless face, do what I'm about to tell you. I call this my little version of being Patrick Star. I love Patrick Star. So this powder is my MAC Pet Prime. It is actually a transparent finishing powder, but I don't like to use it for finishing because I have oily skin, so I feel like I have to kind of like powder everything down for it to kind of last, because if I don't put some powder on my face, it's not gonna last for so long. Ooh. So I like to let there be smoke. I like to take some on a fluffy brush. Again, this is my fluffy brush from Amazon.
I don't know that one.
That just scared me. That was my Alexa. Y'all tell me in the comments below if your Alexa has been like thinking that you're just talking.
That question. Go to the help and feedback section
Alexa,
of the Alexa app.
Off. If she's just been going off because she thinks you're talking to her, or you're accidentally saying her name or something that sounds like her name, and so she just goes off. So I put the MAC powder all over my face, so you kind of see I got a little bit more matte looking. And then I like to take my Sacha Buttercup powder that I told you guys about. And I'm actually looking for a new powder because I like this powder, but I'm actually really not that yellow in the undertone category. To me, I'm not. So what you saw me just do is I like to take my powder, but I like to go like that and smooth out it so I have like the perfect amount of powder to go underneath my eyes. I like doing that because, like, yeah, you're baking, but like you're also blending it into the skin, so like you don't have to worry about brushing it off, because especially in the morning for me, since I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to catch the bus by like 6:30, I don't like having to like I'm brushing. I want to like move quickly so that I'm on time. So as I do that, I put that underneath my eyes, and I also like to put it in the spots, but I also put concealer and I drag it down my nose because I put it on my forehead and my nose. And then I also take it on my chin a little bit and, you know, brush that out. So then after I do that, I'm actually, before I used my other Fit Me powder, this is my my compact powder in the shade 360, like my foundation, because I like to use both of these as, I use this of course as my regular foundation. I like to use this to set my foundation. So this and this to set concealer and set foundation, especially if you have oily skin. But before I do that, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I don't draw my eyebrows in because, as y'all can see, I have like really already thick eyebrows, and my eyebrows look even thicker than normal because I haven't been able to get them done because of the whole quarantine. I'm kind of happy that I'm starting a YouTube channel because I'll have something to keep myself busy while I'm finishing up my sophomore year, which, yeah, I'm about to be a junior. And yeah, have me do something I like to do over the summer and stuff, because we don't know when this is ending. So I'm taking a normal spoolie, as you can see, to just kind of like help put my eyebrows in place, because once the eyebrow tint completely dries, my eyebrows won't be able to move. And yeah, so now that that's set and I feel like my face is good, it's as good as my eyebrows are gonna get, because oof, they're like mad dark, even though that this is in the shade, what shade is this? Black. Oh, it's in the shade black. Yeah, fair enough, never mind. It's supposed to be that dark. It's in the shade black. So I have to take, this is really a foundation brush, but I like to take it and use it for my compact powder to set my foundation. And I like to just set my foundation with it. And I like to go over sometimes the parts that I did. I like to go underneath my eyes. Sorry, trying to figure out what I was trying to say. Because yeah, I like this powder, but any person of color who knows and has used this powder will know that if you really don't have really tan undertones, that you have to kind of like smooth it out so that it's not, so when you like take pictures, you don't have a James Charles sister snatch moment and have flashback Mary. So now that that is set, I'm actually going to do this. I'm gonna actually set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Jeffree Star. That was Jeffree Star all the way. And I like to put that on my face. Where's the cap? Right here. We're gonna let that dry a little bit. And we're actually now going to take our highlighter. There we go, Juvia's Place. I literally forgot the name of it. I was looking at it, and I was like, what's the name? Juvia's Place. I love this powder. I love this highlighter. You can tell I kind of use it a little bit. I just got it recently for around Christmas time. So what I like to do is I like to take this specific highlighter too on my finger, kind of dab it off a little bit. I have to blow it because this is a really nice highlighter, but I love highlighter, don't get me wrong. So I like to dab it on first with my finger and kind of like blend it in. And I just spotted a spot on my face that was not blended. Ooh, period. There we go. Okay, so back to the back to the program. Take this, blend it in nicely. Not blend it, but dab it into the skin, because I like this powder and this highlighter, but she's more on the silvery side. If you can tell, she's kind of silvery. And for anybody of color who knows or is on the fairer side and knows, not all silvery based highlighters look good on darker skin complexions. They just don't. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the kickback or the flash from using from the cameras and stuff. But I also like to use my Fenty Beauty. This is the Kilowatt with Hustler Baby and Mean Money. So I also use my finger. I'll take my pointer finger and dab it into Hustler Baby and do the same thing. But this time I'm actually gonna like smooth it out and like kind of blend it together. As you can see, ooh, sparkle baby. Sparkle baby, period. And go like that and dab it in. There we go. And you know, of course, your brow bone and that. And to really make sure that it's all really blended in and not like harsh lines, I'll go over it with this is another type of highlighting brush. You can also use it for eyeshadow. I don't do eyeshadow for school because one, I'm not good at eyeshadow like that yet, which I'm gonna start doing once I can afford to get a James Charles palette. And yeah, so once you kind of like get it to your liking and what you feel is good, I have to then go in with blush. This is my Bare Minerals Gen Nude powder blush in the shade On the Mauve. If I can get it open without breaking my neck. There we go. And then I have to take another foundation type brush. I think I got this at a hair store, I don't know. And I kind of dab it in. And this is also a good blush, but I, you know, do a little smile thing. And I circle and throw it back. Circle, throw it back. Circle and throw it back. To give it lipstick so that's on my cheek and also blends in with my highlighter. And like I was saying, I like this blush, but it also kind of will make you turn a little white. And I'll put a little bit, whatever's left on my nose. All right, so now that we're getting close to the end, I'm gonna do my eyelashes. So first I have to go in with our Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. And I like to put this one on my top lashes, as you'll see, and then I like to put a different one on my bottom lashes because I feel like this one has a better brush for my top lashes, and then the other mascara I'm about to use for my bottom lashes has a better brush for bottom lashes. So now that that's on, I'm going to use my roller lash mascara for my bottom lashes, and I'm also using my camera to record this and to be my mirror. So that's why I'm kind of moving in. Okay, so now that that's set, I'll also kind of use the part where it like, how do you explain how, where it kind of curves, so that I can make sure that my eyelashes are really turned this way or turned up, because I have really nice eyelashes. To me, I do. Like, I've seen people that have really nice eyelashes, and I feel like I have somewhat good eyelashes, but my eyelashes kind of go straight, so I like to use the roller lash mascara and the Better Than Sex mascara to really turn it up some. And let me go get my lip real quick. This is, to me, the key fundamental when you have such a nice matte looking face with a little shine, to like really make your matte, smooth, poreless face shine. We'll be right back. Every girl who goes to the beauty shop knows these Broadway Vita lip glosses are like some of the best. I have the mango one, the rose hip oil one, the mint oil one, and the coconut one. Today I'm going to use the mango one because I love the smell. Anybody who knows me knows that mangoes are my favorite thing in the whole entire world. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna, put that on our lips and blend it. And I like to take my finger too, one that's not dirty and contaminated, and just make sure it's good. And I don't overline my lips or draw my lips in, especially because one, I'm going to school, and two, I like the natural like brown to red to pink contour my lips already do, as you can tell. And this, you guys, is the final product. Thank you. I'll leave all of the things that I used today in this video down below. Comment what you'd like me to do for my next video, and go follow me on Instagram at Gabby, Gabby_Sherman. Bye guys.